I'm on my own. Great.
Better.
Them stopping for 5 minutes and then starting again? Is that still true?
Well, we had talked about just want to make sure. We had talked about like having them, like giving them enough buffer that they could stop, and then we could have like a proper start of the show. But if we want them just to play straight through, the main. Oh, we don't have like a loop or.
Right.
Does someone want to test my microphone?
Great. Then they then that's fine. They should just play till 7.
Okay. Well, good evening and happy Friday. My name is Angela Poe Russell, and I am so excited to be here with you this evening for Edmonds Center for the Arts' first ever virtual gala and auction, streaming live from Edmonds Center for the Arts main stage.
Yes, and my name is Fred Northup Jr. I am thrilled to be back here with you. Before we introduce our special guests tonight, I hope you're all having a great time in your Zoom rooms, celebrating with your friends. Of course, don't forget our special contest for tonight. It's a most spirited hat. I've brought a few hats from my house.
I'm excited. I'm gonna win, though.
I'm excited to debut my hat. So make sure you take a photo of your awesome hats and post them in ECA's virtual gala page on Facebook. Or if you've got a public Instagram page, you can use Instagram. Of course, just use our hashtag ECA Gala. Can't wait to see those hats. Our judges are standing by. They can't wait to see them as well. And now it's our great pleasure to introduce tonight's special performers. Angela?
Yes, they are a Seattle-based funk and soul group. The band is its own block party, I have to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, the True Loves. Enjoy.
is that?
Not often in life we get to experience
Can
that
we just
right on
travel?
stage.
Can we just go on tour together? Anytime we walk into a room,
I'm all here
that
for
kind
it.
of party.
I'm here for it. Oh, by the way, thank you so much
Yes.
for being with us tonight. Welcome to the Edmonds Center for the Arts Light the Way Gala and Auction. My name is Angela Poe Russell. I'm a host of King 5's Evening, and I'm going to be your MC tonight. I want to thank you for being here with us tonight from the comfort of your homes for ECA's first ever virtual gala. Pretty amazing to be able to pivot in this way and still support this special place. I'm so happy to have these talented musicians who are taking a quick break from the True Loves performing for us live right here on ECA's stage.
Absolutely. And I am Fred Northup Jr. I am so thrilled to be back with you tonight in this beautiful theater. As Angela said, we are live right here, live on the stage of Edmonds Center for the Arts. So say hi to us in the chat. We love knowing that you're out there. Tonight, we have gathered to light the way for the performing arts here in Edmonds. Over the course of the evening, you will hear from people of this wonderful community about why the performing arts matter. And as we all know, why we need them now more than ever.
Absolutely. We have a great program for you tonight. Here's what our timeline looks like. We're going to close our online silent auction at 7:15 p.m. We've got amazing live items, and then we'll close those tonight throughout the program. And we will give everyone watching the opportunity to raise your virtual paddles and support this amazing place. We're even giving away prizes, so stay close to your screen.
Absolutely. Also, make sure you send your photos for the most spirited hat contest. We each have our hats here. I've, of course, got a very fancy top hat. We'll see that in a second, but just look right there. There are the instructions on your screen. To submit, take a photo of your awesome hats. That's plural, by the way, in case you have more than one. Post them on Instagram. If you've got a public Instagram page, use our hashtag ECA Gala. If your Instagram isn't public, don't worry. Just post them on ECA's virtual gala Facebook page, or you can send us an email. You can see right there, the email address is on your screen. We're going to announce the winner later this evening. I've got your choice of hat. This is kind of a classic hat here, but I also, Angela, just to keep it interesting, I brought this little guy right there too.
I'm scared to ask what you got that hat for.
This is,
like, how did that end up in your collection?
Oh, this is for my wedding day, obviously. I mean, this is, you know.
Wedding night, I don't know. For me, I ended up we got a big game this weekend for any Seahawks fans. So I bought the Seahawks hat. I'm not sure if it's going to fit on the head with all this hair tonight.
but it's good. We'll post our pictures.
For the record, yes.
See who wins.
All right, should we set these aside?
We'll set these aside. We're professionals.
Boom. Okay. Professional, absolutely. Okay, so again, we're going to close our online auction at 7:15 p.m. except for the live auction items 1 through 15. So hurry up, place your winning bids now. Now, if you got a personal bidding link in email or over text, just click that to bid. Then you don't have to log in or anything. You don't have to waste time. However, if you're here for the first time, it's no problem. Let's do it. Just go to ecagala.ggo.bid. You just register there and you can bid right now. Now, if you want to sit back and relax, then click the button that says bid more instead of maximum bid. That is an awesome way to do it. Then the device will just bid for you when you're outbid, so you don't have to keep clicking and doing that. It's just automated.
That's right. So ecagala.ggo.bid. If you've got a pen or pencil handy, write that down. If you're brand new to us, that's the link that you'll want to go to. But as you said,
thank you for repeating that. As
you said, if you already got a link by text or by mail, make sure you just use that, because that way it'll take you, as Angela said, right to the bidding screen. You can start bidding, you can start donating right away. By the way, as you're there, make sure you take a look at item number 500, An Evening with Nancy Pearl. Nancy is, of course, a best-selling author, a librarian, a literary critic, but first and foremost, she is a reader.
Woohoo!
She was named the 2011 Librarian of the Year. She won that award from Library Journal. She even has her own action figure, which I've seen at Archie McPhee. So she is a legend, an absolute legend. There are only 30 tickets available. When I checked earlier, a lot of them had already been sold. So less than 30 now. Don't miss out on item number 500.
It's really kind of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences.
Yeah, and to be that intimate with her, it's going to be great.
All right, so a few moments ago, we promised prizes, so we want to get to that.
Let's do some prizes.
Here's what to do. You just have to answer this question. You type the answer to the question in the YouTube chat. So you ready for the first question?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. First answer in the chat wins a bottle of wine. Here's the question. Best known for his 1981 album, Breakin' Away, which singer was featured at ECA's grand opening in January of 2007? This was January 6th, 2007.
Yes. You know, this person was famous for charting on multiple different charts as well.
Oh, look at Fred giving hints.
Look at
Do
that.
We have a winner?
Out of nowhere, Bruce already just barely edging out David. Bruce Ritson was quick. Bruce, you are absolutely right. Al Jarreau is the correct answer. Congratulations. My goodness. Yes. So congratulations. You win our first prize. Everyone else, don't worry. You've got time. Again, our silent closes at 7:15, so keep bidding. If you're just joining us, you either have a personal bidding link that you can go to that was either emailed to you or texted to you. If you've got that, use that. If you're brand new, then you can go to ecagala.ggo.bid. Then keep on bidding because you've got less than 10 minutes. But first, our virtual gala is streamed live from ECA's main stage, and we want to offer a special acknowledgement from the Edmonds Public Facilities District Board Chair, David Brewster.
Good evening, everyone, and let me add my welcome to Edmonds Center for the Arts Light the Way virtual gala and auction. I am David Brewster, President of the Edmonds Public Facilities District Board. Edmonds Center for the Arts is honored to host its performances, programs, and activities on the culture-rich indigenous lands of the Coast Salish people. Our staff members, boards, and volunteers are committed to working with local tribes to acknowledge and honor their ancestral home. As we live in challenging times, it's also important to think about being grateful. Here on the ECA lawn, the building behind me has had many lives as a college, a junior high, a high school, a church, and now as a performing arts center. I am grateful to the vision and hard work of our executive director staff, boards, and volunteers to establish and maintain this institution, and I am excited about our future. As you gather here tonight, take a moment to think about what you are grateful for when it comes to ECA. Put some notes in the chat and spark conversations with your virtual guests. Thank you again for your generosity, passion, and support.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joe McElwain, Executive Director of Edmonds Center for the Arts. On behalf of our entire team, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our first ever virtual gala and auction, Light the Way. We really miss seeing your faces here at ECA in person. But I can't tell you how grateful we are that you're joining us from home tonight in celebration and support of this great organization and all that it brings to our community. I want to take a minute to extend my personal gratitude to the sponsors of tonight's event. I want to start with Fortive, our presenting sponsor this evening. This is Fortive's 6th year as our presenting sponsor for this gala, and without Jim Lico and his team, we would not be able to make this event happen. Thank you all. I also want to thank our producing sponsors and great friends of ECA, DME CPA Group and Edmonds Bookshop. And thank you to our fan-level sponsors, Donchez Law Firm, Goldman Sachs, and First Financial Northwest Bank. We're grateful to all of you for your support. And of course, we want to thank our loyal and generous season sponsors, Linwood Honda and Windermere Real Estate Edmonds. Without their constant support over many years, we wouldn't be able to bring our season of world-class artists to the stage each year. And finally, I want to thank our Gala Planning and Procurement Committee members, especially the chair of our Planning Committee, Jeannie Thorson. Thank you, Jeannie. We're all grateful for your leadership. And thanks to Sally Ralston, our Procurement Chair, Jim Messick for his help with the audience development, and Nancy Fleck for organizing our dazzling desserts and gifts. We love you guys. When we closed the doors to this venue in March, we had no idea what the following weeks and months would bring. It's been a long journey. We've faced our share of challenges during this time, but the closure has also encouraged us to think differently, find creative solutions, and work tirelessly to prepare for the moment when we can reopen and welcome all of you back home. And you've cheered us on. You've shared how much ECA and our programs mean to you, and you've supported us with your time, talent, and treasure throughout. Thank you for all you've done and for all you continue to do to sustain ECA now and always. And now we'd like to take this minute to share a welcome message from President of the Edmonds Center for the Arts Board of Directors, Cheryl Foster.
Good evening. I'm Cheryl Foster, Chair of the Edmonds Center of the Arts Board of Directors. I'm thrilled to be able to welcome you tonight to ECA's Light the Way Gala and Auction. I am so proud to be part of this wonderful organization. ECA is a community gem that we're so fortunate to have right here in our midst in the heart of Edmonds. As I sit here on this lonely, sad stage, I think about all the wonderful performances we've all enjoyed here in the past. Just in the last season, we had the legendary Mavis Staples, Los Lobos, the Robert Cray Band, and India RE. From world names to very talented up-and-comers, along with the educational programs for the youngsters, we have been very fortunate to be able to enjoy something special and unique, fitted for everyone. I know that we'll get through this. These are very trying times for all of us. And I know that on the other side, we'll be even stronger and more resilient, specifically by working together. And that's why we've gathered here tonight, to help ensure that ECA will be here to provide fun, inspiration, and strength in years to come. If you believe in the power of the performing arts to transform lives and build community, Please join me in supporting ECA. Give as generously as you can, and know that your gift to ECA is a gift to the entire community. Please support us tonight and have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the performance. Good night.
Well, we are 2 minutes away from the close of the silent auction at 7:15 p.m. Make sure, if you're brand new, that you go to ecagala.ggo.bid. That is where you go to get set up. And while you bid, we're going to talk a little bit about ECA. And by the way, I also want to mention, since we've got a live auction on YouTube, if you're bidding, you don't want to hit pause or rewind or do anything like that, because then you won't be live. So on the bottom left of the player, there's a button that says live. You want to make sure that's red. You want to hit the button so that you are watching live, because you don't want to be bidding for an auction item 10 minutes late.
Yeah,
you know, that's not cool. So
I love how you always have great pro tips.
make sure, these are pro tips, so make sure that you are watching live right now. So let's talk a little bit about this amazing place.
Yeah, because some of you may be new to Edmonds Center for the Arts, so we want to let you know a little bit about this amazing place that you're going to be supporting. ECA's beautiful historic facility has served many generations for more than 110 years, including as the original Edmonds High School, beginning in 1910. It has been the home of Edmonds Center for the Arts since October of 2006. ECA serves more than 85,000 people annually. 65% of ECA's audiences come from beyond the city of Edmonds, and many from long distances to see the artists they love.
Yes, ECA presents a performing arts and concert series of approximately 30 diverse and talented artists and groups each season. Nearly 400 world-class performers have graced the ECA stage, and it's an amazing group. From Booker T to Buddy Guy, from India Ari to the Indigo Girls, from Lily Tomlin to Lyle Lovett, from Clint Black to CeCe Winans. Some of the greatest performers in the world have played this very stage in this intimate setting. And so how lucky are you, Edmonds, to be able to experience artists like these right here in this wonderful room? That doesn't happen by accident. That happens because of your generosity.
Right. If you haven't been to an event here, you have to do it. I saw CeCe Winans here, and I've been to some other events, and it's just magical. You know, you mentioned the intimacy and just how beautiful it is. You know, in addition to its exciting Presented Artist series, ECA hosts more than 130 events produced by local and regional performing arts organizations and community partners each year. From rock and roll and classical music to dance, theater, film, stand-up comedy, and a variety of cultural events and celebrations, ECA is honored to serve and support these amazing organizations and events.
Yes. Now, take a look at this video featuring two of our supporters. You're going to see Greta Gothard and Norma Dermond. Both Greta and Norma are talented local musicians who have performed right here on this stage countless times. So let's hear what ECA and the performing arts mean to them.
I am Greta Gothard, and I am with the Celtic folk band, the Gothard Sisters, and we play Celtic music, and we are from Edmonds.
I'm a cellist and charter member with the Cascade Symphony Orchestra, which means I've played in it since the very first downbeat. My three siblings and I all played in the early days of the Cascade Symphony in this very facility. Our mom and dad watched proudly from the balcony. My first high school orchestra concert actually was in this building. So there are a lot of wonderful, wonderful memories.
Every year we put on our grand Christmas show, our Celtic Christmas show at the Edmonds Center for the Arts, and it's our favorite show of the year.
Edmonds is a wonderful arts community. We have so much of every kind of arts, but I think the ECA is the heart of it. And I know Cascade Symphony probably could not perform in Edmonds without this center. There just wouldn't be any place that could accommodate us.
Sometimes it can seem like the arts might be less necessary than other things, but I really feel that arts and music and entertainment and community is what helps people get through hard times, and so it's more important than ever.
The performing arts is part of what makes us human. You know, it's emotional, it connects us. When I come and play concerts, I sit in my chair on the edge of the stage and I look down at the audience and I see the people smiling and they're so eager to hear the music, and you know, it feels wonderful to be able to provide that kind of connection. And it's really a challenge when you can't be with people and you can't put people together, to figure out how we can make that work and how we can stay connected.
And I think especially at this time, we all need to rally and support the Edmonds Center for the Arts so that we can have our community get-togethers and all of our music and entertainment when all of this is over.
It's one thing to have a performing arts center, and it's another thing to have a well-run performing arts center. And I believe that this arts center is just so blessed by the staff and the people that they have here.
I don't know if I fully appreciated how wonderful it is to have the Edmonds Center for the Arts in Edmonds when I was little, because I grew up here. But not until my sisters and I started touring the country and seeing other towns and other venues that I appreciate. We have this world-class performing arts center in our little town of Edmonds, and it's very special.
That everybody who can should support the Edmonds Center for the Arts because it's an integral part of the community.
Well, Norma and Greta, thank you. Well, Fred, it's your time to give away another prize, isn't it?
I know,
Yep.
I'm excited. Let's do this. We're gonna do another prize. Here is your next question. If you're just joining us for some reason, just write the answer in the YouTube chat. Whoever answers first, you're gonna win a chocolate bliss cake gift certificate from Finals Bakery, donated by Cheryl Carlson. So here's what you gotta do. It's kind of multiple choice because you've got 3 possible answers. You're going to name one of the 3 community partner arts organizations that ECA is proud to host on our stage each year. Can you name one of the 3?
Let's see.
Let's
I'm
see.
looking.
We're watching. We're seeing. Last time we had a very quick answer.
You just type it in the YouTube
Just
chat.
type it in that YouTube chat. We'll see how quickly. And look, let's see. We've got Cascade Symphony Orchestra that came out first, is what I saw, with John. John, you are right. Cascade Symphony is right. Will you go up? I just want to see. We have Cascade Symphony Orchestra. Of course, we've got Snow King Community Choral, and we've got Olympic Ballet Theater, were our 3 possible answers.
Yeah.
But well played. You were fast. All right. Congratulations. You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Somebody just made somebody's dreams come true.
Exactly.
There's celebration happening out there.
Well, before we give you the opportunity to give, let's do our first 5 live auction items. Items 1 through 5 will all close together in just over 4 minutes. So we're about to have some action going on. That's item number 1, the instant wine cellar. Item number 2, the $1,500 Red Twig gift card. Item 3, the dinner and wine for 10, Niles Peacock Kitchen and Bar. Item 4, the paella party at your home. And item number 5, the Tulip Festival. I almost said Tulalip. I'm like, no, Tulip, Angela, Tulip Festival getaway.
Yes, and so to help you bid, we're going to put a countdown timer up. You're going to have 4 final minutes to bid on items 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you need help bidding, here's another pro tip. You can set a maximum bid by clicking Bid More on any item. When you click Bid More, you actually have 2 choices. You can jump the bid. You can bid way more instantly. Like if you want to go from 1,000 to 3,000, you can do it.
Just do it.
Or you can click Max Bid, and then the computer will automatically bid for you every time you're outbid, all the way up to your max bid. So set your max bid really high so you don't get outbid. And if you're not 100% you're sure that you're seeing the most recent bids, just refresh your bidding page. Make sure that you're watching this stream live. All right, everybody ready to finish bidding on items 1 through 5? Let's put 4 minutes on the clock. True Loves, we've got the True Loves behind us. Maybe we can hear a little bidding music. You think, yeah. All right.
I love it.
On your mark, get set, bid. You've got 4 minutes. All right, Angela, let's talk about items 1, 2, and 3 while everyone bids and watches the clock.
Let's do it. Okay, item 1, the instant wine cellar. You can have this 70-bottle instant wine cellar delivered to your home, generously provided by the members of ECA Board of Directors and personally approved by Roger Clayton of Arista Wine Cellars.
Yep, item number 2, a $1,500 Red Twig gift card. Wouldn't it be amazing to be able to have your favorite coffee drink every morning This generous gift certificate will let you visit Edmonds' independently owned and much loved Red Twig Cafe nearly every day, or treat family and friends to some of the best coffee, pastries, and more.
Okay,
Angela?
let's do item 3. It's a dinner and wine for 10 at Niles Peacock Kitchen and Bar. Enjoy an exclusive 4-course dining experience. Guests paired with wines at Niles Peacock Kitchen and Bar's new location in Edmonds that's coming soon, or you can visit his Wallingford location.
And item number 4 is a paella party at your home. A paella party. Board member David Brewster will come to your home and cook his signature paella for you and 19 of your friends. He'll also bring along his famous white gazpacho. ECA will provide live music, entertainment, and selected brews from Gallagher's Where You Brew. David will also work with you on any additional items that you want, maybe appetizers, salad, dessert. We're taking good care of you. And let's talk about item number 5.
Let's do it. Item 5 is a Tulip Festival getaway, and LaConnor spent 2 nights at the home of ECA supporters Ron and Elizabeth Scott, located on the beautiful waterfront in Shelter Bay. The home offers 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a lovely veranda and outdoor kitchen. There's also a large boat dock. You will be welcomed with an array of wines, cheeses, and a lot more, including some gorgeous Skagit Valley tulips.
Yes. So everybody, I'm watching my timer. We don't have the timer on the screen, right, John? I'm just checking to make sure. All right, so I'm watching my timer. I've got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes remain, everybody. 2 minutes right now. So let's check in with item number 1, that amazing wine cellar. Item number 1 right now, Jean and David Barber are in the lead. Karen and Nicholas, you've been outbid. This is your chance to jump back in with item number 1, just $100 to go, and let's see who's going to get that. Let's look at item number 2 as well, shall we? Lattes, and everything else. Lattes right now. Robert and Mary Jean, you're in the lead. Marcia, this is trouble. Marcia's been outbid, everybody. Marcia, don't get outbid. Don't get outbid. This is item number 2. Let's check in with item number 3 now. Item number 3, that is the 4-course dinner. And right now, Marla and Al currently in the lead right now, but Mike and Wendy, this is your chance to jump back in. Let's check in on our time right now.
Left?
We've got 1 minute remaining, 60 seconds, and this is going away. All right, what else do we want to see? The paella party. Oh my goodness, the paella party. Jan and Benny were in the lead last time we checked. We're going to see if they're still in the lead. Jan and Benny in the lead at $3,100, but it's only $150 more. Andy and Kristen, this is your time. It's Jan and Benny versus Andy and Kristen. They're duking it out, Angela.
Yeah, I know. We probably have, what, 20 seconds left?
And then
so
finally, we've got 30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Put your max bid in. Let's do it.
All right, and the Tulip Festival getaway, Patricia, you are in the lead. Patricia has just been taking it over. Every time someone bids, Patricia's back, and then she's back, and then she's back. Who's going to get to go to Shelter Bay LaConnor right now? Just $100 more. And let me keep in. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
And time is up. Time is up, everybody.
Whew,
that is our first section. Oh my goodness. Glad I got a timer on my watch. We had to keep people honest here. So keep bidding on your phone. There always might be a slight lag between when we say it's closed and when it actually closes. There might be a few seconds there. So ultimately, your phone is the decider. But thank you, everybody, for your bidding, and thank you to the donors of those amazing items for getting us started.
Yeah, it's interesting because we have our little monitors here that show us who we think won, but we just want to make sure we verify that.
We want to make sure, exactly. Yeah. So thank you again, also all of you for bidding. Angela?
Yes, we know that many of the wonderful presented artists and outreach programs ECA exists to provide have been postponed or canceled during this time. But even in light of these challenges, ECA has continued to seek innovative ways to reach out and serve its community. We'd like to invite you to watch this message from ECA's Director of Programming, Jillian Jones.
Hi everyone, I'm really touched to be able to share a message with you tonight. I hope you're all having an amazing time and that you know how much your support and your love has meant to us at ECA over the past several months. As arts leaders during this time, being able to respond creatively to challenges has become a regular and daily part of what we do. We listen, we adapt, and we continue to try to find ways to serve our mission and our communities. With this commitment, we were so proud to be able to launch ECA's Window to the Arts program this summer. ECA brought local artists outside the windows of assisted living facilities whose residents were under lockdown to perform. And we got amazing feedback from both the seniors that this program impacted, as well as the elder care workers who were able to take a break from their busy days and the stress during the early days of the pandemic and enjoy a live performance. Another adaptation that you'll see this season is Kidstock, ECA's free family festival. In response to the pandemic and to keep the health and safety of our community as a priority, this year Kidstock is going to be a series of virtual interactive performances. We have our very first performance coming up on November 7th with world music artist Eli Rosenblatt. Last but not least, I'm very excited to share with you all tonight a brand new festival program that ECA will launch on December 3rd. This is the We Speak Festival, which will integrate critically acclaimed artists with talented local youth chosen through a juried process. The theme for our festival is the year 2020, and artists are invited to respond to issues including the global health crisis, Black Lives Matter and the racial justice movement, and the experiences of disability, Indigenous, and LGBTQ communities. We'll also have Hawaii's very own poet laureate, Kealoha, doing outreach and workshops with local youth through partnerships with Leadership Launch and Scriber Lake High School to help those kids prepare their submissions for the festival. These are just a few of the initiatives that we're developing at ECA to keep our community connected, engaged, and inspired by the arts during this time. I want to thank you for your support of our organization and the work that we do. And I miss seeing all of your faces. I really look forward to that point that we can welcome you all to the theater again in person.
Well, we are about to hear from 4 longtime ECA supporters from Barclay Shelton Dance Center here in Edmonds. Their paths have crossed because of their passion for dance and love of teaching. Let's hear what being able to perform on this very stage means to them and their students, and what ECA brings to the communities they serve.
As a student, I started at Barclay Shelton in 1978, and I've been teaching there since '97. And then we bought it from Leanne and Steve in 2019.
Such an intimate theater that you get a real feeling of being part of the presentation or the performance. You know, I love that. I feel like I can almost reach out and touch them, and that's different from being in a big venue.
For me, some of actually the best memories of my life are standing in the wings and watching my students dance on stage with the lights, and that second afterwards and the audience goes wild because their little kid just didn't throw up on stage and it was great. But that feeling of being here and making eye contact with my students on stage and sharing that performance, that they knew that I'm there supporting them and cheering them on, and we're experiencing this together. They're experiencing it with their dance friends. You know, it's a community event.
So many things have been taken away from us right now, and all we can do is hope that when we come out of this on the other side, that there are still things that we recognize and that we can start building back up. And we need to hold on to what's important to us as best as we can. And that doesn't mean that it's gonna be like how it was when we all left off, but having that hope, having that ability to start something back up when we can, that is so important. It's so important for the other side of this and getting out of this and being able to find that breath of fresh air and start over when it's time to start over.
I got a little teary at the center stage virtual one. There was a camera shot out into the theater, and I was like, which is right when we were making the decision that we weren't going to be able, obviously, to have a live performance. And thank you guys for still trying so hard. Please don't use this.
Oh, we're going to.
Well, like on a personal level, we watched your daughter grow up on this stage in the times that we've been here. I mean, the first time I was here was the year I got married.
That's true.
And then I danced on stage pregnant here, and now my little girls are growing up dancing here, and we've lived a lot of life here. The two of us, like, yeah. And being able to just share that together is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that folks will really understand the need to support this community, this theater.
Such powerful words. I can feel the loss and the emptiness of Leanne and Steve and Nicole, Stacy and their students for no longer being able to experience the human connection and incredible moments on stage and behind the scenes. The many losses we have all experienced during the last few months have forced us to look deeper inside and to be grateful for so much that we've taken for granted and recognize the truly important things in our lives. Just imagine for a moment what this community would be like without ECA. Not many communities the size of Edmonds are fortunate to have a performing arts center like ECA, a place that not only brings world-class performances, but also brings new ideas and nurtures change and helps build a diverse and vibrant community where the arts are intricately woven in our daily lives and help us move forward.
Yeah, let's hear from two of our supporters, Courtney Wooten and Heidi Napolitano, who have two slightly different perspectives, one as a community organizer and the other as an ECA board member, on why having a place like ECA makes a difference in our community.
I'm Courtney Wooten. I'm a community organizer, and here at the Edmonds Center of the Arts, I've put on the Beloved Community Morning Program, which is a tribute to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in song, spoken word, and dance. At the ECA this year, we had over 200 performers and volunteers. It was a youth-led and youth-centered event, and I think the Edmonds Center for the Arts is just one of the best community fixtures we have here in Edmonds.
I decided that I wanted to join the ECA board because I think that a lot of the programs that ECA does are unusual. A lot of the kid programs, a lot of the other outreach programs, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
Arts are really where change happens, right? Arts not only make the idea of a better world visible and possible for us, but they make it something that we want to work for, right? Arts makes change exciting for us. And I think in a time and an era where people fear change and fear the unknown, having a place like ECA at the center of Edmonds helps us understand what a better, more inclusive, more welcoming world could look like.
I think back to when I was growing up. I grew up in a small town in Minnesota, and we had a beautiful performing arts center. And I think for a lot of people, it's a window into a world that's not theirs, someplace that they've never been before. And even if it's only for an evening, getting to see something else and expand your world a little bit is really exciting. I really appreciate the depth of performances that the staff at ECA brings in. And I have gotten tickets to shows I had no idea what they were, and I showed up and it was the most amazing night. So I really appreciate that.
The way that we develop communities and the ways that we invest in communities is really important, and Edmonds Center for the Arts is hands down one of the best possible ways to do that.
It would be sad if we didn't have a place to go that we could
scooter.
That we could scooter. That's true. That's true. Do you think if somebody else was in this building, we wouldn't be able to scooter? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that would be sad. It would also be sad there wouldn't be a place for people to gather, be able to get together with our friends and either go see a show or go to Kidstock. having a gathering place is really important, isn't it?
I think financial support is really important. We need to put our money where our values are, and ECA is a great place to put money if you support inclusive and welcoming values. The arts light the way for so much other change in our community, so if we can help light the way for ECA, we can do so much together.
Hi again, everybody. The performing arts are essential. We look to the arts to strengthen our ability to navigate extraordinary challenges just like the ones we're facing now. Live music, theater, dance, comedy, and spoken word are powerful tools. They open and change minds. They open and change hearts. They build empathy, bridge gaps between people of diverse backgrounds and interests. And they bring us together in the same room in real time, where only those of us in that room at that moment can have that specific experience and that extraordinary memory. Right now, these are the kinds of community-strengthening experiences that we need most. And these are the very experiences that we can't have together right now. And we are all desperately missing this important part of our culture and our lives. As many of our partners and clients have shared with you tonight, we also host an extraordinary array of producers, promoters, and community leaders who have chosen ECA as their home in which to entertain, educate, and celebrate. I want to thank them for all their kind words tonight and tell them that we cannot wait to have them back where they belong. It's devastating not to be able to walk through this building each day and be surrounded by all the activity and excitement that usually fills it, activity that I realize now I often took for granted. I keep thinking of all the learning, connections, and incredible moments that aren't happening right now. I think of those in our community living with memory loss and their caregivers who are isolated and who can't serve right now. We can't serve right now with our dementia-inclusive programming. I think of all the students who are missing live performances right now here in this room, or the experiences of interactive workshops with our ECA artists right in their own classrooms. ECA exists to do this work to bring artists, audiences, and communities together. It's hard not to be able to do what we are designed to do. So tonight, I'm asking for your support. And yes, we do need your help to sustain our organization through this time of uncertainty. We really don't know when this will end or exactly when we can begin to rebuild and reopen. But perhaps more importantly, I'm also asking you to support what ECA can and will become when all of this is behind us. This pause is giving us a chance to clarify our direction as an organization, to discover new programming and partnership opportunities, and to build an even better ECA for you. We want to do more and we want to serve you better, and we will. Every dollar you donate tonight will be invested in sustaining our organization and this beautiful facility and preparing for the return of our amazing artists, community partners, and education and outreach programs to the ECA stage and beyond. I want to thank you all for your encouragement and inspiration always, and for your generous support in this moment. We're very grateful to you all. Thank you. And now I'd like to welcome Fred back to the stage to help us through our Raise the Paddle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, as we know, the performing arts entertain and educate and inspire. And if you love the performing arts, if you love access to world-class performances, now is your chance to celebrate the performing arts and to strengthen and inspire this community. Our Raise the Paddle goal for tonight is $170,000. And to help us get started, we've received another incredibly generous gift of $50,000 from ECA's longtime friend and supporter, Ann Gittinger. What a great way to kick things off. Thank you, Ann, for your tremendous support. Everyone else, your phone is your virtual paddle. If you got a link, then click that link either by email or certainly by text. If you're brand new here, you can go to ecagala.ggo.bid. Again, that's ecagala.ggo.bid. There's a button that says Raise Your Paddle, or it might say Donate at the top of your page. Look for that. It's also at the top of the menu. Now, our top level is $20,000. $20,000. So we've already got our $50,000 gift, and guess what? to start us off, we have received a gift of $20,000 from Peter and Susan Knutson. Thank you both for your incredibly generous gift. And I'm just getting another word that another gift at the $20,000 level. So thank you to Jan and Benny Teal for your amazing support. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So $10,000 is our next level. If you can join us at $20,000, please do. We're certainly asking that people in this community dig deep for this incredible place. Perhaps you can join us at $20,000. Perhaps you can join us at $10,000. All we ask is that you make a gift that is truly meaningful to you and stand up for the arts and stand up for access to the arts.
And I just want to thank Tom and Dorothy for giving $10,000. So answering the call on this Raise the Paddle, thank you so much. Also to Mike and Wendy, thank you, thank you. And at $5,000, I see Cheryl and Carl. We appreciate your donation.
Yes, we're watching all these gifts coming in. Jim and Maureen at $5,000 as well. Judith and Glenn at $2,500. So thank you. At $5,000, we also want to thank David and Ruth Artista. Thank you both so much. We really appreciate you joining us. And we're just watching these gifts coming in live. Susie and Steve, Bruce Ritson, thank you so much to everybody who is joining us right now live. Remember, just go to ecagala.ggo.bid if you don't have a link in your email or text, and you can just register to bid. There's a button that says start or start bidding.
Okay, so ECA Gala.
That's right.
.ggo.
Yes. .bid. ecagala.ggo.bid. And yeah, there's a button that says start or start bidding at the top. You'll know you're all set up when you see your name on that screen, and then you can click Raise the Paddle and join us.
Yeah, and I see Tom and Lori getting in on this. Thank you so much. Mary and Wayne, we appreciate your gift so much. Douglas, we see you. Robert and Mary, thank you. Norm and Kim. And Jill and Ed. It's so great to see
so much
all of
happening.
these donations
It's love seeing
coming
a community come together. At $2,500 is our next level. You can click the $2,500 button if you are able. At $2,500, we want to thank Strom Peterson and Maria Montalvo. Thank you both so much. And at the $1,000, I'm getting new information here. All right. I have received another message from Benny and Jan Teal. Now, they already gave $20,000, right? They are pledging an additional $30,000 over and above their generous $20,000 gift, which they are offering as a challenge. They're going to match every gift at the $1,000 level up to $30,000. So your $1,000 becomes $2,000. If you already gave $1,000, you're being matched. You're being matched by this amazing challenge. Now, if you've already given $500, just consider that if you give another $500, now all of a sudden your gift is doubled and it becomes $2,000 for this place. So again, thank you for that generosity. And let's thank some of our $1,000 donors. I see Diana and Louis Craig. I see Julie Long, thank you so much for watching these come in. We've got multiple screens everywhere. Bill and Kathy Herzig, thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. Sandra and Gary,
Yes.
Nathan, thank you so much.
We really appreciate your generosity. Now, if you can join us at $500, please do, or $250. Again, we just ask that you not make a gift that's easy, but a gift that's truly meaningful, because this place and the promise of this place and how much we will love being back in this place, as you heard, once this is all behind us, because it will be behind us, and this will be the home of the post-pandemic celebration right here.
Right, Tom and Beth, we see you. Thank you so much. Linda, we appreciate your gift. We see you. Andy and Kristen.
Yes, and I love, again, Andy and Kristen giving $1,000. They're being matched. Now that $1,000 becomes $2,000. And again, if you've already given at the $1,000 level, Stacy and Shay, thank you so much, also giving $1,000. They are being matched. Their gift becomes $2,000 as well. So we just hope, again, our goal is 100% participation.
All right, I see Heidi and Royce just dropped in too. Thank you so much. Sarah and Tony. Yay, I love seeing this. This is awesome.
I love seeing that. And
if we're ever pausing, we're just updating because this thing is refreshing as we get your donations.
Joe and Jamie at $1,000. Mike and Sharon, thank you so much for jumping up to $1,250. We really appreciate you. All of these gifts, whether you're giving $50,000 or $50, you are part of this community, and we appreciate it. It's all going to add up to a big number. Again, our goal is just that everybody watching finds a level that works for you. So let's move on to the $100 level. But first, let's hear from board member Heidi Napolitano.
What is your favorite thing to do at ECA, Stella? When I first thought about how I could support ECA, it seemed kind of overwhelming because you think about people who make really big gifts. And that's important, but equally important are people who are able to give in smaller ways, in ways that are very meaningful to them. And enough people do it, we will be able to make sure that ECA is here for a very, very long time.
Well, thank you, Heidi and Stella. I hope that inspires you to give again. The arts are important, and if you can donate another $100, please join us. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it again. It's like the Give Twice challenge. Maybe you've already given, maybe you jumped up to give $1,000 so you'd be matched, and maybe that video inspires you to give another $100. We just hope that you're joining us. Again, whether you're joining us at $50 or $5,000, we truly appreciate your generosity, and we're continuing to see all of these gifts coming in live. You can keep giving all night. Of course, ecagala.ggo.bid. If you did not already register and receive a personal link, then just go there and you can log in, you can give. If right now you're thinking, oh my gosh, I got to go find my credit card, go find it. We'll wait, we're patient.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, and remember, again, you can give throughout the evening. Just raise your virtual paddle all night long. And a reminder too that if you work for a company that will match your donation, please make sure that they do that this week. So many generous companies like King 5 and Microsoft and Boeing and Starbucks and BECU and so many companies will match your charitable giving. Please find out if yours does.
And you really should ask. I think I was working at King 18 months before I realized they matched.
Yes,
so
they're one of the many generous companies out there that match, and we thank all of the companies who do that. Again, we're watching more gifts coming in right now. Diane and Steve, thank you so much at $2,500. That is incredibly generous. So thank you so much, Bet, for joining us, Bet Round. We appreciate you. And Stephanie, thank you. And Sally and Rod, thank you. And Vivian and Greg and Catherine and Nicholas and Douglas and Linda, we just love everyone. James and Karen, they are getting matched because they donated $1,000, so their $1,000 becomes $2,000. And again, if you donated at less than $1,000 and you want to be matched, then you can donate a little bit more and get you have to do math.
It'll count.
There might be some math involved.
Just a little bit more.
All right, while you continue to give, let's move on.
Yeah, because I know you had quite a contender in the Most Spirited Hat contest, and we thought it was fantastic, but maybe a little biased if we have you the winner. So we want to announce the winner of our Most Spirited Hat contest. We saw a lot of amazing pictures. But the winner.
I've got it right here. I've got it in my pocket. It was handed to me on this very fancy piece. This is theater right here because you've got some tape on it. The hat contest winner is Kurt and Ann Kute. Thank you so much, Kurt and Ann. Congratulations. I'm sure right now the balloons should be dropping where you're watching this, so hopefully that's happening. Stand by, because I'm sure you'll be now like riding on the parade floats someday when this is all over, probably being interviewed on evening. You never know. Like it's when you win a hat contest, the rest of your life has got it. It's pretty easy.
Well, there's usually a story behind a hat, right? Especially if they're cool enough to win the Most Spirited Hat contest.
Exactly. Yeah. I can't wait to see those. And you can check our Facebook page, our Facebook event page. We'll post that right there so that you can see the hat and say, oh my gosh, that is an amazing hat. All right, now it's time to close our next group of live auction items. Remember, if you want to win, we recommend you simply set a max bid. Just click Bid More. And there you can enter a max bid, and your device will automatically bid for you whenever you're outbid all the way up to that max bid. Do that now. Don't try to wait until the last second to bid, because A, this is for charity, but B, someone might have set a max bid and you still won't win. So do it now. Items 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all going to close in just over 4 minutes, and I'm going to get my timer ready.
Let's do it. Okay, item number 6, a Rick Steves 7-day tour with business class airfare. Item number 7, the custom diamond pendant from Klein Jewelers. Item number 8, dinner for 6 from Ipulo chef Tim Morris. Item number 9, 3-night stay on Lake Wenatchee. And item 10 is a case of Leonetti wine.
Ooh. Now, before we close this down, let's hear about item number 6 from our friend Rick Steves. Take a look at this video.
Imagine you and your favorite travel partner experiencing the magic of Europe on a Rick Steves tour. You could win a week-long getaway for 2 to one of 3 great European cities. London, with its stirring pageantry, iconic sights, and unique energy. Paris, with its dazzling tower, amazing art, and elegant love of life. Or Rome, with its ancient grandeur, colorful neighborhoods, and tasty cuisine. On this tour, you and a small group of fellow travelers will be led by a local Rick Steves tour guide. Tour itineraries are designed for travel fun and maximum experience. There's plenty of flexibility with many departures to choose from over the next year. Please join in. Help make this event a big success and risk going home with the trip of a lifetime for 2.
All right, everybody, right here. I've got 4 minutes set on my timer, and then we're going to close all 5 of these items. The True Loves are going to get some music going, so on your mark, get set, bid.
All right. And while time ticks away, we want to talk about these items. Item number 6, the Rick Steves 7-day city tour with business class airfare for 2. Week-long getaway to one of Europe's greatest cities, London, Paris, or Rome. Going the Rick Steves way, every traveler enjoys a small group of fun-loving tour mates and an expert guide. This package includes so much, so check the item for all the details. All tours and admissions are included, all breakfasts and half of your dinners, plus 2 round-trip business class tickets to Europe on Delta Airlines.
Yes, now item number 7, I'm just checking our clock. We've got 3 minutes and 25 seconds. A custom 14-karat gold, half-carat, colorless diamond pendant created right here in Edmonds by Klein Jewelers. So check that item out.
Let's go to item number 8, a dinner and wine pairing for 6 in your home with Ipulo chef Tim Morris. Wine pairings provided by Alan and Chile Lawrence, handpicked by Tim Morris, who is also a talented sommelier.
Yes, and item number 9, a 3-night stay at the luxury Lazy Bear Lodge on Lake Wenatchee. If you haven't seen the pictures for item number 9, do yourself a favor, look at that. They're on your screen right now. There are more on your phone, but look at those Adirondack chairs. Oh. Look at that. You've also got a hot tub, by the way, overlooking the lake.
Yes.
That's as good as it gets. Okay, this stunning 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom luxury lakeshore home includes a wide open veranda located 30 minutes to Stevens Pass, 30 minutes to Leavenworth. Doesn't get any better than that.
It's such a dream. Well, item number 10 is a case of Leonetti wine. Enjoy some of the finest and highest rated Washington State wines available, featuring Leonetti's 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon and 2018 Merlot.
Yes. All right, my friends, let's check in, starting with item number 6, that 7-day city tour. Rick Steves doesn't get any better than that. Everybody I know who has gone on a Rick Steves trip raves about it. Right now, Cynthia and Roger are in the lead. Victoria and Jim O'Gorman, you've been outbid. Someone is going to have to look at someone else's Instagram feed and see all these amazing pictures in Europe. It could be you. So get there. Don't we all want a little airfare, a little travel, something to look forward to?
Yes,
so
and they're
checking
so
in
close.
On item number 7, what do you see there, Angela? Item number 7 as we refresh our screen so we can see who's in the lead.
This is that custom 14-karat white gold diamond pendant. You can see there a $2,000 bid. Jean and Tom are in the lead on that one.
Yep, and they're in the lead. Tom and Beth, you have been outbid. Right now, Jeannie and Tom are in the lead. Who's going to get it? And let me give you a time update. You've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute and 10 seconds, everybody. All right, we're checking in on our next item right now with 1 minute left. That Chef Morris dinner in your home. Jan and Benny Teal in the lead at $2,300. Who is going to get it right now? Jim and Maureen. Jim and Maureen, you have been outbid. Oh no.
But
Jim
you have
and
30
Maureen.
seconds left, right? 30 seconds?
Right now we got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. 50
okay.
seconds. 3-night stay at the luxury Lazy Bear Lodge on Lake Wenatchee. Mike and Wendy are in the lead. Jonathan and Kate, you have been outbid. You got to jump in. Remember, set your maximum bid. Let your phone do the bidding for you. Now with 35 seconds left, the case of Leonetti Wine, Clay. Right now, Clay and Nellie are wine lovers.
But only a $100 difference. Just a $100
Oh my gosh,
difference
only
in
a
second
$100
place.
difference. Lindsay and Carolyn, this is your chance to jump back in. You've got 18 seconds. Leonetti Wine, some of the most coveted Washington State wine. Very long wait to get on their mailing list. And right now you can jump that and just have Leonetti in your cellar. Drink it now, or I would lay it down for a while. That wine is going to be incredible in 5 years, 10 years. So here's your chance. All right, right now, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Time is up. Oh my gosh, and thank you again to the True Loves for providing our rockin' music.
Yeah, it's so fun, and I have to say, it's also fun to watch when it's just like $100 separating everyone. And
I know.
There's only 20 seconds left.
I know. Remember, keep bidding on your phones, of course, until we shut it down. We are manually shutting all those down right now, but your phone is the ultimate decider.
All right, we're gonna take a breather. Calm down, rest your fingers.
Yeah, it's important to stretch.
We're gonna have 5 more items to go. Before we get to those, let's hear from 2 more of our dedicated supporters. Babukar and Krista are culture bearers who come from 2 different ethnic and cultural communities. One is Gambian and the other one Hawaiian. Yet both of them have made ECA a home where they feel welcome and encouraged to gather their communities, celebrate their rich arts and history, and pass on their cultural traditions to the next generations. Take a look.
My name is Krista Espiritu, and I have a halau hula, or a hula school here in Edmonds called Hula o Lehualani. And we utilize the ECA's auditorium each and every year for the past several years. And why we love it here is because it allows all of my students, there's about 120 of them, to come and show what they've learned every year. It's called our Ho'ike, and the students range from age 5 to age around 90.
We've been using this center for the past 5 years for 2 purposes. One purpose, but on 2 events, and that is for prayer purposes. And we do have, every year we do have the Feast of Sacrifice that we Muslims get together and celebrate in form of prayer. And not only just Gambians that comes to these prayer sessions, other communities do come, like the people from Pakistan, India, Yemen, Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Somalia, Guinea-Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, Nigerians, Ghanaians, a lot of other communities do come with us to the center to celebrate these 2 great feasts that we do have every year.
So I think it's important to donate to the ECA so that not only will I have a place to come back to, but also my students wouldn't have a place to perform and share their aloha with the community if this ECA wasn't here. So it means the world to us as a hula school to have this opportunity to share in this building. And if this building wasn't here, it would be just really a shame, and it would be devastating to us as a group. So we really, really treasure the ECA, and I think it's worth donating whatever you can so that we can keep it going for years to come.
We all know these are very, very challenging times in the history of the world, the history of America. So I would ask all communities, every person, to please kindly give your relentless support to the ECA, for they are doing a great job to help the community. So I encourage everybody to please look at the ECA and see how best you can help out.
Well, you all are doing incredible, incredible work. We have a $30,000 challenge right now at the $1,000 level. That's $30,000 gifts that will be matched dollar for dollar. Right now, we have received 25 gifts of $1,000. So here's what we're looking for. 5 heroes. 5 people to step up and each give $1,000, because then that $30,000 will get added to our total, and wouldn't that be spectacular? So we need 5 heroes to step up, to go big. Maybe you gave $500 and you give another $500 and now you're part of that challenge pool, or maybe you just jump up and join us at $1,000. Remember, if you already registered, you've got a giving link in your email, on your phone. If you're brand new, you can go to ecagala.ggo.bid. And while you do that, while we get those 5 additional $1,000 donations, we're going to give away another prize. Does that sound good, Angela?
That sounds good to me.
So winner's going to get a gift certificate from pumpkin cheese for a pumpkin cheesecake from Finals Bakery. And to win, it's time for a duet. All right? So first person to put 2 different emoticons of music instruments side by side will win. So we need 2 different emoticons in the YouTube chat. So you might put drums and a violin, whatever you're feeling, maybe in honor of our musicians behind us.
And pumpkin cheesecake up for grabs?
That's right, pumpkin cheesecake. So we just need 2 instrument emoticons side by side in the YouTube chat in order to win. And we've got plenty of incredible musicians behind me. Hopefully they inspired you. We're not looking for names. We want actual emoticons. I need 2 different emoticons,
right?
or emojis, 2 different emojis, like maybe a drum emoji next to a violin emoji, maybe a horn emoji next to a cymbal emoji, whatever you've got. And look at that, Heidi combining a guitar with a trumpet, just barely ahead of Hillary's horn with a guitar. Christian and Hillary should form a band because they both were feeling the horn and guitar. Stephen going old school. I like Jeff's idea of music is champagne and wine. I like it. But Heidi.
Make music together, clink, clink.
Heidi, you win. Congratulations.
I love
Congratulations.
you, Jeff.
You're awesome. I love that. Jeff, I want to play music with you someday. That's what I know. Champagne and wine. Brilliant.
All right, well, it's time to close our last group of live items, numbers 11 through 15. That's item number 11, the diamond ring. We checked in on that a few minutes ago. Number 12, the Mount Baker Hideaway. Number 13, the Harbor Square Athletic Club membership. And number 14, the dinner for 10 with Chef Nico. Oh, and number 15, Nancy Leeson's Highway 99 food tour.
Yes.
These all go away in just over 4 minutes. Yes, we're going to get it done in 4.
That food tour was one of the highlights last year, backed by popular demand. So remember, you can always click bid more and set a max bid. So don't delay. If you for some reason are just joining us, A, where have you been? B, go to ecagala.ggo.bid if you need to register to bid. Hopefully you've got a bidding link by email if you already registered. So we're going to get some more bidding music going with the True Loves. We don't normally get to work with a live band, but how fun is this? So we're going to put 4 minutes on my clock right here. I'm going to back that up to 4. On your mark, get set, bid. There goes the time.
All right. Let's talk about our final auction group. Item number 11, another incredible custom jewelry piece by Klein Jewelers. 14 karat white gold, 1 1/4 carat diamond ring.
Yes. Item number 12 is a Mount Baker Hideaway, a 7-day stay in a 2-bedroom townhouse and beautiful Snowwater Resort, Mount Baker National Forest. The Snowwater community is located on the banks of the North Fork of the Nooksack River, east of Glacier, Washington, just 25 miles to the Mount Baker ski area. You can enjoy river rafting and kayaking, downtown cross-country skiing, racquetball, tennis, or just relax in one of 2 indoor pools. There's a sauna, there's a hot tub, there's all you need.
Yeah, I've stayed there and it's a beautiful place. Well, item 13 is a Harbor Square Athletic Club membership for 2. Club membership for 2 adults for 6 months.
3 minutes left, 3 minutes.
Oh, okay, I'll get through this. It includes registration fees, 2 orientation sessions for each, and 5 personal training sessions with Megan Wood. That's a great opportunity.
And item number 14 is Chef Nico Reptis of the Loft Kitchen and Bar in Edmonds will prepare a scrumptious dinner for 10 at the lovely home of ECA Emeritus Board member Teresa Simonton and her husband Keith. This multi-course dinner will feature signature loft dishes and some traditional Greek items paired with exquisite wines selected by Roger Clayton from Erster Wine Cellars. So, absolutely amazing item.
number 15, Nancy Leeson's Highway 99 food tour. This item is, Fred mentioned, backed by popular demand after being one of the biggest hits of last year. If you ever wonder about the wide world of Asian restaurants and international markets that line Highway 99, we'll let Nancy Leeson, Edmonds' own renowned food writer, radio personality, and PCC cooking instructor, show you how to travel without a passport right here in your hometown. She'll lead a group of 6 on a tasting tour of our very own international district and beyond as you sample your way through Chinese dim sum, Vietnamese banh mi, and Korean and Thai boat noodles and more. A van will pick you and your guests up at ECA and take you from place to place. So it's just an incredible food tour.
It's absolutely amazing. So, all right, let's check in right now. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds remain. Checking in, let's see, that 14 karat white gold, that diamond ring right now. Mike and Judy Smith looking beautiful at $2,100. Marcia and Beeson, you're out. And let's back all the way up if we can. Let's check in on a different item. Mount Baker Hideaway. Angela, what do you see there?
All right, I see we do have some bidders in here. In the lead with a bid of $1,700 is Thomas Keith Hafford in the lead, but only $100 difference between second place right now. Mary, pitch in more, hit that max bid so you can be in the running for that.
That's right, Mary and Wayne.
Yes.
Mary and Wayne, you got to jump in, people, while you dance. All right, 45 seconds. That athletic club membership, Jane right now, Jane and Chris in the lead. Let's check in on something else. We're jumping around right now. So Jane and Chris, you're in the lead on that athletic. Cheryl and Carl, you've been outbid. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds, so get to bidding. Angela, what do you see?
All right, let's see. When it comes to auction item, this is number 14, the dinner for 10 with Chef Nico. In the lead is Lindsay and John with a $1,600 bid. Oh, wait a minute. Mike and Catherine just jumped ahead with $1,700.
10 seconds left, everybody.
Fast. Okay, let's go, let's go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go, my friends. Those items are closed. My watch is vibrating my wrist because that is technology right there. This is digital meets analog meets funk meets
It's all just
generosity.
coming together like those musical instruments and
Exactly.
champagne.
Exactly.
Right? we want to say congratulations to all of our live auction winners. Thank you to everyone who bid on an item and you donated. We really appreciate you. And while we tally our results, we want to throw to the True Loves for a song.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, here we come. Thank you again. I hope everybody at home is applauding and dancing and celebrating just like we are. Before you announce the total, I just want to say that we put the challenge out to all of you who love this place with a goal of $170,000 for our paddle raise alone. And I'm thrilled to tell you that right now we are already at over $210,000. Over $210,000 thanks to your generosity. So we are blown away here. We are celebrating you and celebrating this amazing place and just celebrating how fun it is to have live music in here right now too.
And that was just the paddle race.
And that was just the paddle race.
Okay, so that means I have to give the total.
That's right.
All right, so let's see. I feel like I should have a drum roll or something. I don't know. Because why not?
Because you can.
All right, the total that you raised tonight, $299,000. So let's just round it up to 300, just shy of $300,000 tonight.
Yes, we are about $300 shy of $300,000. So if you're watching right now, just give $300 so we can make over $300,000. And of course, if you haven't joined us yet, no problem. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. So if you haven't joined us, you can be a part of this celebration as well and be a part of this place. Just go to ecagala.ggo.bid. Make sure, of course, that you share this link with your friends. Share this YouTube link with your friends because this will be archived and you can, of course, continue watching right there and sharing that with your friends. Yeah. So, my friends, you have made it during these challenging times loud and clear just how much Edmonds Center for the Arts means to you and to this entire community.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Fred. Thank you for believing in the power of performing arts and for lighting the way for this wonderful place with your generous support. It has truly been an honor to be with all of you here tonight. And now we welcome back Joe McElwain.
Thank you all at home. God, I miss seeing your faces here at ECA.
Come into the light.
Can
you
I come forward?
Come light the way. Yes.
Thanks for everything you've done tonight. I miss you. I hope you're having a fantastic time at home. All of our sponsors, I have a lot of people to thank. So let's start with all of our sponsors, the planning committee, our boards, the ECA board, PFD board, and emeritus board. All of our staff, especially Christina and Catherine in the development office, you guys did an amazing job. This is a huge lift. Thank you for all the hours and work you put into this event. All of our production team, that's Sarah, TJ, Jeff, Echo, Andrew. It's so great to see them back in this house today. Our ECA volunteers, all of you at home. Shooby-Doo Catering, thanks for everything you guys always do for us, but especially this event. Arista Wine Cellars, you are always great partners. Bogdan Darev and Filma B, he did all of the cool films that you saw tonight. Thanks to him for all of his work. Victory Studios making this presentation happen tonight. And the amazing True Loves. Guys, thank you so much for that music. It's so great. And Angela Poe Russell, thank you for joining us tonight, for being a part of our team. And Fred, thank you for what you've done. Thanks. It's just been a great night. And again, I hope we see you soon. Soon, indeed. And thank you, Joe, for all that you do for this community. My friends, my name is Fred Northup Jr. alongside Angela Poe Russell. On behalf of arts in this community, thank you for what you did tonight.
Yeah, we leave you with a few final songs from the True Loves. Enjoy, thank you, and good night.